Western New York's Power FM. Magic 102, WMJQ Buffalo.
Let's get excited. The Magic 30 is about to happen in a matter of mere moments. Hi, this is the real Mike Steele counting down the top songs in Buffalo and Western New York. We'll do it with interviews from Phil Collins, Bobby Brown, Paul Abdul, Bon Jovi, Poison, Rick Astley, and a whole bunch more. Now, to kick things off, here's last week's number one song. Two Hearts, Phil Collins, atop the charts a week ago, and would like to maintain that position. We'll see about that. I'm the real Mike Steele on the Magic 30 Countdown. Now it's time to breathe in, as in the band Breathe. They just finished recording not one, but two duets with Boy George for his new album. Wait a minute. How can they call it a duet when there's more than two people on a recording? We'll find out. Prepare yourself for Breathe's latest astonishment, Don't Tell Me Lies. Magic 102. It's time to breathe out. That was Breathe with No More Lies, debuting at number 30 on the official Buffalo Magic 30. Now that Anita Baker and Luther Vandross have ended their tour together, word has gotten out that the two superstars had difficulty seeing eye to eye on matters of billing. Luther allegedly kept referring to Anita as his opening act. She went on first, yet they were officially billed as co-headliners. Here's Anita Baker's latest, Just Because. Counting down Buffalo's hottest songs. It's the Magic 30. That was Anita Baker and Just Because. Not exactly shrewd rationalization, but we like it. The song comes in number 29 on the Magic 30. Now, the number 28 song is from Roy Orbison, the late, great Roy Orbison. It debuts at number 28. Here is You Got It on Magic 102.
Number 28. Time I look into your loving eyes.
Magic 102, Western New York weather for today. It's going to be partly cloudy. A few showers developing a little bit later this afternoon with a high near 40. Hopefully we'll make it back from skiing today at Kissing Bridge without a broken ankle, so everything will be okay and not like my boss, Hank Nevins, breaking his ankle, falling off a ladder from cleaning his gutters. Way to go, Hank. But he's okay, too. Let's get back to the Magic 30 Countdown. Number 27, up 3 notches from last week, is Chicago's latest. Here's You're Not Alone on Magic 102.
Number 27.
Magic 102. Hi, this is the real Mike Steele with the Magic Top 30. Debbie Gibson may be very nice, very sweet, very adorable, very wholesome, clean-cut girl, but the truth is, personally, we don't think so ourselves, but the truth is she doesn't always sleep alone. That's because she has 35 teddy bears watching over her from her bedroom shelves. Debbie debuts at number 26 with Lost in Your Eyes.
Number 26.
Debbie Gibson is back with Lost in Your Eyes. It moves up to number 26. The Beastie Boys think they're tough stuff when it comes to wrecking hotel rooms, but Rod Stewart laughs in the face of their bold claims. Now, he boasts of having consistently wrecked more hotel rooms more thoroughly than anyone can ever hope to do. Rod says he's been at it much, much longer. So when the Beastie Boys brag about the chandeliers they've swung from, the TVs they've tossed, and the toilets they've smashed, Rod says, "Ha! You guys haven't ever burrowed through a wall." I think not. He's the expert. He's Rod Stewart with My Heart Can't Tell You No on the Magic 30.
Number 25.
Magic 30. We're going to be back with the number 24 song, and all you got to do is keep it locked into 102.5. Magic 30 countdown continues. When Sheena Easton was a wee lass, she dreamed of becoming a singing star, but she realizes now that she had no clue of what her career choice would really involve.
To be honest, I didn't really have a concept of what it entailed. And when I first got into the business, I had no idea of the business side of the business. But in 1983, that all changed. Now the opposite is true. Now nothing about my business escapes me. I mean, that's very much part of my everyday work is business as well as being creative.
All right, Sheena, now it's time to create. Here is Sheena Easton with The Lover of Me, up from number 28 last week to number 24 this. Magic 102's Magic 30. Sheena Easton making room for the lover and whoever else she is in her at this very moment. No one ever knows. The Lover of Me moves up to number 24. This is the real Mike Steele. Fashion alert. Fashion alert. Tiffany Tykes are taking the nation by storm, and even Tiffany herself is shocked and frightened. The kids dye their hair red like hers. If we got any fire engine sound effects, fire engine red. Ooh, awesome sight. They've got jeans like hers and sneakers like hers, and they're coming up to her saying, like, oh, my God, I want to be exactly like you. So, like, can you tell me what kind of underwear you have on? Tiffany comes in number 23 with her fire engine red hair all this time.
Number 23.
Mike Steele on the Magic 30. Michael Jackson played the Tokyo Dome last month, and if you think Michael Jackson fans are cracked in this country, you should witness Michael Mania Japanese style. When the Happy Hip One landed in Tokyo Airport, security was tripled, and that still wasn't enough to prevent the love-crazed Michael Mad fanatics from crashing through barricades, toppling security guards to reach the object of their affection, plastic or not. Still and all, Michael was able to touch a few hands, kiss a few babies, and smile at a few faces, and melt away a heart as he raced into the waiting limo. He's special that way, isn't he? Yeah. Smooth Criminal, number 22 on the Magic 30.
Number 22.
Dial 911. Something tells me Annie is not okay. Michael Jackson and Smooth Criminal. It takes a big drop from number 9 to number 22 on the Magic Top 30. This is the real Mike Steele reminding you to join me Monday night at 10 o'clock for Like It or Lunch. We've got a couple of great songs. California's Night Ranger will be round 1, and England's Level 42. Now, when we come back, a song that's been number 1 on the TNT Countdown virtually for the last 3 weeks. Keep it locked into 102.5.
Magic 102.
Magic 102's Magic 30. Guns N' Roses are up now. Did you know that their first hit, Sweet Child of Mine, was written about Axl's girlfriend, Irwin, who just happens to be Don Everly of the Everly Brothers' daughter? And we're hearing reports that Axl is now referring to himself as Irwin's clown, and Don was last seen crying in the rain. Dun-dun-dun. Can you imagine that coming up to your door and saying, can I take your daughter out tonight? It's Guns N' Roses. It's Slash and the Dudes at number 21 with Paradise City on Magic 102.
Western New York's Power FM. Magic 102. WMJQ Buffalo.
The real Mike Steele with the Magic 30. Sheriff, when I'm with you. It comes in number 20. What is it like and what does it take to make it out on the road?
We've always had a great family support system. You know, my mom and sisters and brothers and stuff. And it makes it easier to go on the road if you have something nice to come back to. So in that aspect, it's easier. But it's tough always leaving a little girl at home and stuff like that.
We're lucky that we have the support system that we have.
Yeah, otherwise, it doesn't matter if you're in music or an actor or something like that. If you don't have the family behind you, it's virtually impossible to make it.
It comes in number 20 on the Magic 30. I'm the real Mike Steele. Not just any band can play a huge arena and hold each member of the audience in the palm of its hands, but U2's Bono claims that his band can and does it on a regular basis.
In order to play outdoor concerts, there has to be a sense of the audience knowing where you've come from and where you're going. Because if they're, it's a hard place to turn somebody on who hasn't already been turned on, I think.
How wise, how true. So get turned on now if you're able. U2's at number 19 with Angel of Harlem. Harlem. That's U2. They move up 3 notches from number 22 to number 19 on the Magic 30. I'm the real Mike Steele. John Holiday from the Escape Club sort of toyed with the idea of becoming a professional musician for a little while and then decided maybe a move to London might whip him into shape.
Originally, I used to live on the outskirts of London, and there's lots of local bands out there, It wasn't really until I sort of moved into London that I got into some serious bands, But there was nothing that was ever successful or really even had a remote chance of being successful.
Here he is now with the Escape Club and Shake for the Shake.
Number 18.
Whatever your pleasure, the Escape Club up 5 to number 18.
Buffalo's Magic 102. WMJQ. With more continuous hit music for Riverside.
I'm the real Mike Steele. Rick Astley has been compared to various male vocalists, for instance, Frank Sinatra and Luther Vandross. We asked him if he cared to comment.
Well, the Frank Sinatra is the crooner type thing, I suppose. Luther Vandross, I think that's the confusion, simply because somebody asked me who my favourite singer was, and I said probably Luther Vandross, so I think people have latched onto that and compared me with him. I mean, anybody who wants to compare me with Luther Vandross, go right ahead, that's fine by me.
Hey, Rick, you remind me of Luther Vandross. How does that suit you, okay? Rick's at number 17, She Wants to Dance With Me. She Wants to Dance With Me. This is real Mike Steele on the Magic 30. A major accomplishment for Rick since we've all seen the way he dances at his videos. It's a joke. He's up 4 to number 17 when we come back on the Magic 30 Countdown. We'll check out the number 16 song.